Welcome, Sagittarius, to High Priestess Influence and to your general weekly tarot guidance. So this will be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for March 2nd through the 8th. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all since it's general. So just take anything that resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. And remember, never put anyone else's judgment or opinion before your own. Nice, Saggy, there you are. And keep in mind that the cards are here just as guides, not as predictors. So it is always my intention to attract the cards and the intuition that will best serve those of you who actually view this message. So with that in mind, we have from the Minor Arcana a couple of cards there for the physical realm, and now we want cards for the mental realm, and then after that the spiritual realm, and then from the Major Arcana we want one card that will best represent the overall energy. Okay, lots of people here potentially. All right, let's see what we can get as the overall energy here. Here we go. All right, Saggy. So let's take a look. We have the King of Wands and the Page of Cups. Interesting, Saggy, in your physical realm, and Page of Swords reversed in your mental realm, and the King of Cups in the message from the spiritual realm. Overall energy, Temperance reversed. So let's start talking about these cards, my Saggy friends. So in the physical realm here, we have you, Saggy. You, this can be male or female. Okay, King of Wands can be male or female. It's really more the energy here. So it's you and either someone who is young or young at heart. I'm getting the feeling for some of you may be parents, and this may be you and your child, or you and someone younger than you. If you are a boss or a leader of a group or a teacher, this could be you and, an employee, or you and a student, or you and, someone maybe that you teach or lead. And it's possible that this is a water sign. It could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but I feel more as though this is a younger person who is going to surprise you with something, who has maybe a message for you, some new information, something that takes you by surprise. And I feel as though the younger person, or maybe they do something that surprises you. And I feel as though the younger person may think it's a good idea or may think it's good news. But either way, whether it's good news to you or whether it's good news or positive to that younger person or that younger energy here, it definitely, there's some kind of something that is surprising to you, or has been surprising to you, or may even be surprising to you. Someone tells you something that surprises you, or does something that surprises you. And again, I feel as though they're superior in some way. So in other words, older than this person, or a parent, a teacher, a boss, a leader of some sort to this person who does something surprising here. And In your mental realm, you have the Page of Swords reversed. And I feel with this card here in your mental realm, this is what's on your mind. And I get the feeling that you're wondering whether this Page of Cups figure here in your life who has surprised you in some sort of a way. I think you wonder if they know what they're doing. Do they have the experience? Have they made the right decision or choice or direction? Are they headed in the right direction? I think you're questioning their wisdom, you're questioning their experience, and maybe a little worried about what you've heard, what they've told you, a decision that they've made or something that they've done or will do, are doing. Again, no specifics here, but this is a general reading. So yeah, I feel as though this is you questioning their judgment, questioning their experience, questioning their wisdom, questioning their choices. And for some of you, it could be a specific incident. And I got the feeling for others, this is like an ongoing question in your mind as to whether this person is headed in the right direction or is making good choices. And yeah, this for some of you, it is one specific incident that I'm referring to, and for others, it's an ongoing feeling or occurrence that this younger person or this young at heart person does things to surprise you, does things that throw you off. This person does things that you question, okay? Yeah, so for some of you, it will be a specific situation this week that makes you question them and worry about them or have concerns about what they're doing. And for others, it's an ongoing, that's how the relationship goes, okay? Now, there's someone in the spiritual realm here, and actually, this is the message from the spiritual realm. So in other words, this is what you're experiencing. This is what you're thinking about and what's on your mind. And this is the message from the spiritual realm. And the spiritual realm, I feel as though this may be a water sign. This may be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces, or it may represent someone who is, at least in this situation, emotionally aligned, calm, not a worrier. So, for example, if okay, I have a few different messages here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start with the first one. If for example, if this is, you are a parent and this is your child, I feel as though the King of Cups represents your spouse. Again, it doesn't matter male or female. It's not gender specific. Neither are the pages here. It's really about the energy. I mean, it may be a water sign, but it may not be. But I feel as though the universe is encouraging you to take the lead of this person, because this person is, I think, remaining calm about whatever this Page of Swords is up to. The message or the information or the direction or the choices of this page here, that this person isn't really as worried. This person can calm you down. This person is a calming influence for you and may help you put things in perspective and be able to raise your vibration. Okay? For others, I feel as though this might represent you gaining your footing, gaining your alliance, getting control of your emotions. So, in other words, if, let's say this is your child, for example, and you are a single parent, or you are the boss of this person or the leader of this person, and there is no other person here that is like maintaining his or her composure and bringing you into alignment, then I feel that this is you coming to terms with this news and getting into alignment with it. And I almost got the feeling of like looking toward the future and recognizing that all is well, all is always well, and all will always be well. Like you're tapping into the spiritual side of you and realizing that there's really nothing to worry about here. Everything is always working out. People are on their own path, making their own decisions, and you're kind of like tapping into that spiritual part of yourself that can look at the bigger picture, right? Sometimes we get stuck in the what is of our physical senses, especially what we see, or what we hear. And I feel as though you can get beyond that. And, you might have that initial reaction where, you're questioning, well, what are you doing? Why would you make that choice? Or are you sure you know what you're doing? Or you're always worrying me? Or that's a bad decision. But I think then you are able to kind of like rise above it and again look at the big picture, from the spiritual side of things, knowing that all is well, everything is always working out, and that this page figure in your life is not only capable of making their own decisions, but is supposed to make their own decisions. So now, there is a third part of this message that may be connected to either one of the first two that I just gave you. And, in the physical realm here, we have the Page of Cups. And in the spiritual realm here, we have the King of Cups. And I feel as though the universe is telling you, Saggy, this page will be fine. This page, whether young at heart, whether immature and young at heart or just young, this page is going to be fine and will grow into this King of Cups. Will grow into this mature, aligned being who is in charge of their own life, who is emotionally secure and grounded and knows what they're doing and does like see the big picture, is very spiritually oriented, not necessarily religious, but very spiritually oriented, and is able to tap into their inner knowing and make the right decisions, and will grow up to be, or evolve, even if they're already grown, evolve into this, successful, happy, emotionally aligned, spiritually aligned being. And so, in other words, no worries, Saggy. So now I feel here with the Temperance reversed card, Saggy. Temperance is your card. And with it reversed here, now your mental realm, what you think about, what you're focused on, what you believe, what's in your mind, creates the vibration that you put out into the world. And I feel here that's why the Temperance card is reversed, because you're not initially in alignment with whatever this Page of Cups is doing or telling you. Okay, it's this I feel as though this Temperance reversed is this vibration is a result of your knee-jerk reaction. Okay, but here's the thing, Saggy, your card came up to represent you. Yes, it's in reverse, but you have the power to turn it upright, just like you have the power to turn this Page of Swords upright and think about this person in a positive way, out there, ready to take on the world, knowing what's best for them, right? And then when you can change this focus, you can also turn the Temperance card upright and allow everything to be as it should be, and also allow this page figure to make their own way in the world as they're supposed to, as they came here to. And trust. Okay, so this reverse Temperance here is just you kind of like a little out of alignment, a little off your game, emotionally, energetically, vibrationally. So it's really not that big a deal. Again, I really feel as though it would be very, very simple. I don't feel like any of this is that serious, because I feel as though you do get into alignment with it. You know, the universe is encouraging you to get into alignment with it, because all is well, all will always be well. Even when things seem like they're not working out. I mean, I'm sure, Saggy, you can think of times in your life when maybe you didn't get something that you wanted, or you got something that you didn't want. And at the time it seemed bad. And then it actually did work out. And the weird thing is, Saggy, I noticed this. Most of us, even when we experience something that is unwanted, but later turns out to be for the best, a lot of us tend to go back and still say, yeah, I can't believe I didn't get that. I should have gotten that. But wait a minute. You know it turned out for the best. So why would you still look at it the same way? But a lot of us do that. You know, Saggy, we definitely do that. We kind of like hold on to the resentment or the bitterness of the thing that didn't work out. But the thing that didn't work out really did work out. You know, like it could be that someone you loved so much broke up with you, and you were devastated, and you think, wow, that person made a mistake. They missed out because, you know, now I have this great relationship, and look, oh, I'm happily married and I have a family. Boy, that person, I can't believe they did that. That was, you know, they hurt me so much. But wait, they did you a favor, because you ended up better off than you would have been with that person. You weren't supposed to. That wasn't your path. You weren't supposed to be with that person. That wasn't your intention from your non-physical self as you coming into this human experience. So why look at it bitterly? Look at it like, oh, you know, it was fun while it lasted, but it was a stepping stone to a better place, you know? We tend to kind of like romanticize things sometimes. And I know this is a little off track, but I really feel as though there is a tendency, you know, when we're thinking that things aren't working out, and we're thinking that someone is maybe making a bad decision or doing something wrong, someone we care about, because I feel like you care about this page character a lot, this page figure a lot. And it's easy for them to throw us off our game and for us to think that they're making mistakes. But they had their own intentions coming into this physical life. And what appears to be a mistake or poor judgment is the path to their future. Okay, my Saggy friends. So this was a kind of specific general reading. So I feel like there are some of you out there who really needed to hear this for whatever reason. So if this doesn't resonate with you, go to High Priestess Influence and check out your moon and rising sign messages, because sometimes they resonate more. I do feel like for a general reading, this was quite specific. Listen, if you'd like to support this channel, just do me a favor and give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed already, that would be great too. But either way, I hope this week ahead for you is one of joy and alignment and fulfillment. And I hope to see you back here again next week, my Saggy friends.